I left work at noon and came home because I wasn't feeling good. My manager came back today. He missed yesterday being sick, so I think everybody's passing it around. I want to tell you what happened last night, and I hope I don't start crying. This has happened to me a couple of times, but last night, it wasn't like intense, but it was like I was very much aware of what was going on. In the past, I have felt it, and I'm like, what is that? And I would question it, But last night, I was like, whoa, that was amazing. So I will tell you what was going on. The lady I was talking about in my last video, the painter, and I told her that I would meditate and send her some healing vibrations. Now, some of you may not know that I have this gift that's I used to think I was just imagining. I think our imagination is a reality. We think it's something, we imagine it, and it is actually happening. When I meditate and I tell somebody, or ask, I should say, would you like a healing or whatever? What happens is I go into meditation and I think of that person, or I will ask, is there anybody, any entity that is around that would like a healing? They come to me, their souls do, not their human bodies, but their souls. And what is interesting is, and I didn't know this till just now, when they come to me as their soul, they are white. They are a white light. And it's in shape of like a human. All of them are. And I don't know why. Because I know not all of them are human. They come to me and it's like instantly they're there. And they're looking up. I don't know how I know that, but I just know that. They're looking up, their arms are outright, and they're off the ground, and their feet are angled down because they're relaxed. And they will stay that way. And I can either spin them in my mind or walk around them, just whichever. And what I do is, I will, for instance, the painter, I would say, okay, come to me, or I will heal your body, or whatever words, or even just think about it. And she came to me, and I envisioned usually certain colors of light comes from me that I don't choose. But if I'm undecided of which light energy to use, I usually use white or gold. Those are very intense and highly spiritual colors. And then while I was healing her, I asked Ezekiel, my soulmate, if he would like a healing, and instantly, bam! I mean, it was like lightning. He was there. He was in the same pose. He was floating. He was big. And I think that was just to signify who he was, for my benefit, because I know he's big. So they both do that, and I was kind of walking around, not really in the meditation. I was visualizing myself walking around them, and I was doing the white and gold light. When I first sat down and started, I'm gonna try not to cry, I was on the bed, and I kind of like sitting on the bed before I go any further, because I feel things through the bed. It's like entities are moving through, because they do. They will move through the bed. It feels like somebody's crawling on the bed. But anyway, when I started, it took a few seconds, and I was kind of relaxing. And oddly enough, I have this ability too. I can drop down quick. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. In the beginning, when I would try to meditate, it took a while to get there. So I started that, and after a few seconds, I started feeling like a pulsing right here. And not always, but last night, I was Indian style. I had palms up on each knee. And my ceiling fan is on the low spin. I will say this too. I always say I love the wind. I do. It purifies you, for one. And two, I just love it. I don't know what it is, but if I'm in a bad mood, it picks me up quickly. I feel that it's a form of energy. But anyway, back on track. I'm meditating and I'm feeling this pulsing, and it was like under my skin is what it felt like. And it felt like just pulsing, and I didn't open my eyes, and this whole time I'm feeling the bed move. And then I realized on the inside of my right wrist was pulsing in the same rhythm as my forehead, and I know it was my third eye. And then in my wrist, it felt like it was under the skin, and it felt like it was this big around. Almost, my wrist is tiny, but it was the width of my wrist, and it was lightly pulsating, and it was in the same rhythm as my third eye. And I'm sitting there, and I'm smiling, and I'm trying not to cry because I'm trying to concentrate. And the whole time I was on the bed, it was doing that. And I'm sitting there thinking, it was kind of distracting me because I was trying to heal Ezekiel and my painter friend. It just kept doing it. And then it gets on the bed. I'm trying to just feel it. My ceiling fan felt like it started spinning faster. And in reality, it wasn't, because I felt a wind on my face. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then I kind of got, because my back started hurting when I meditate on the bed. It hurts pretty quickly. And as some of you already know, I have a back injury. And so it felt like sometimes Mouse, while I'm meditating, if she's not already on the bed with me, she'll jump up there. Every now and then when she does that, it'll scare me because my eyes are shut. But last night, that happened a couple of times, and she wasn't even on the bed. And I'm like, what in the world? And it startled me, because you know when you're so relaxed and if something happens, you'll jump. Well, that happened at least 3 or 4 times. And then she finally did jump up there, and that really scared me. I was like, oh my gosh. That was so amazing, and I thanked them. I gave them love and gratitude, and today I woke up and I had a feeling something happened, and I still do. But then I remembered the meditation. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I feel like well, I know I'm loved. I can say that without question. Today I was taught or thinking to them, I give you gratitude and love for coming to me doing that. I give you gratitude for doing what you were doing, although I don't know what you were doing. And then I started thinking too, there's a whole nother other side to this. And I was like, whoa, I didn't even think about that. I was at work, of course, thinking about this. And then it hit me. I wasn't alone. And then I'm like, well, how many were in there? And where were they? What were they doing? How were they making that pulsing? I'm like, were they around me with their hands doing that? Or did they have some kind of machine up there? I don't know. And then I was thinking, well, who were they? Was it Ezekiel? Was it other angels? Was it extraterrestrials? I know they were extraterrestrials, or at least I think I do. And then I'm like, how many were in there? Then you stop and think, I'm so used to the feel around me, as in, let me reword that. I know people, I am an empath. If I walk into a room with even one person, I can instantly tell what mood they're in. But if I walk somewhere and I'm alone, I know that feeling. I know how it feels. I know its energy. I know its rhythm. I know its frequency. But then I'm like, I felt that my whole life. So I am used to all these souls being around me, and I don't even realize it. I don't want to imagine what it feels like when all of these entities are not around me, including my guides. It would feel so empty, and the vibration of the surroundings would be so off, and I would feel off. You ever think about that? You ever walk through Walmart and wonder how many guides are in Walmart? Because you have quite a few. You have armies of guides. all for different reasons. You usually have a handful at all times, and a couple stick with you throughout your whole entire lifetime. So can you imagine what the inside of Walmart looks like? There's the humans, of course, and then all of their guides. Even if it was 5 guides per person, still, can you imagine all these guides floating around? And it's kind of amazing if you think about it. I've actually have sat in silence and no TV, nothing, and I tried to feel around me what it feels like, and do I feel a frequency change? I think it's amazing, and I am so lucky, and I'm so grateful. I hate doubting myself and them because it's not good, and it's not good and healthy. I don't know why I said it's not good twice, but today's a good day. Today's a very good day, and it makes me want to even try harder to make this world a better place. It needs good people. And if you ever see me out there walking around minding my own business and you watch my videos, don't hesitate and come up and say, hey, can I have a hug? Or can you surround me with energy or something? Because I'll give it all to you. Well, that sounded weird. That's not what I meant. I know what you're thinking, but that's not what I meant. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this here. I hope you like this video. I know I do. And I'm going to send you all love, light, and peace. Bye.